History class never told you this. In the cosmic realm of plumbing, where porcelain thrones and copper pipes reign supreme, there lived a peculiar plunger inspector named Zorp. His life's mission? To uncover the mystical plunger of destiny, the holy grail of all plungers. One fateful day, as Zorp found himself drowning in the monotony of his plunging craft, he decided to embark on a jogging adventure through the city, hoping to stumble upon new ideas and inspiration. As Zorp's tentacles slapped against the pavement, he couldn't help but marvel at the bizarre spectacle unfolding before his alien eyes. The city streets were a kaleidoscope of weirdness, a psychedelic fusion of earthly oddities and extraterrestrial wonders. He narrowly avoided stepping on a wild, elderly ladybug, its wrinkled exoskeleton adorned with a tiny walker and bifocals. Rounding a corner, Zorp found himself face-to-face with a group of interdimensional beings that defied explanation. These creatures, an unholy fusion of frogs and cats, croaked and meowed simultaneously, their amphibious whiskers twitching in the breeze. Zorp couldn't help but wonder if he'd accidentally ingested some of Earth's more questionable substances. Just as he was about to dismiss the entire escapade as a fever dream, Zorp's gaze fell upon a sight that made his alien heart skip a beat. There, in all her majestic glory, stood Themis, the Greek goddess of justice. But instead of her usual scales and sword, she wielded a plunger of truly epic proportions. The divine implement whirled through the air like a rubber-tipped lasso, its wooden handle gleaming with otherworldly power. Zorp's jaw dropped, his antennae quivering with excitement. Could this be the magnificent plunger of destiny he'd spent his entire career searching for? He approached the goddess, his tentacles trembling with anticipation. "Excuse me, your divine plungerness," he squeaked, "but might I inquire about your most excellent toilet unclogging device?" Themis turned, her blindfolded gaze somehow piercing straight through Zorp's gelatinous form. "Ah, young alien," she boomed, her voice echoing with the wisdom of millennia. "You seek the plunger of destiny? A noble quest indeed!" As if summoned by the goddess's words, a motley crew of historical figures and mythological beings materialized around them. Julius Caesar, sporting a toga and a rather unflattering comb-over, nodded sagely. "The plunger chooses the plumber, my dear extraterrestrial friend," he declared, sounding suspiciously like a certain wizarding headmaster. A young peasant alien, clearly Themis's helper, scurried forward, offering Zorp a scroll covered in hieroglyphics and emojis. "The prophecy speaks of one who will wield the plunger of destiny," the helper squeaked, "bringing harmony to both low-flow and high-pressure toilets across the multiverse." Zorp's mind reeled. Was this his destiny? To become the chosen one, the master of all things plumbing? As he pondered this cosmic conundrum, the scene around him began to shift and swirl. The buildings melted into giant toilet bowls, while the streets transformed into a labyrinth of pipes and valves. Themis raised her mighty plunger high, its rubber cup glistening in the psychedelic light. "Zorp of the Seven Tentacles," she intoned, "are you prepared to embark on the most epic plumbing adventure the universe has ever known?" Without hesitation, Zorp reached out and grasped the handle of the plunger of destiny. A surge of power coursed through his gelatinous form, filling him with the knowledge of 1,000 master plumbers. In that moment, he knew his true calling. And so began Zorp's grand odyssey, a weird and wonderful journey that would take him from the deepest sewers of ancient Rome to the zero-gravity toilets of the International Space Station. Along the way, he'd face challenges that would test both his plumbing skills and his sanity. Tap-dancing toilets, sentient soap scum, and the dreaded kraken of the U-bend. But with his trusty plunger of destiny by his side and his ragtag team of historical helpers, Zorp knew that no clog was too stubborn, no leak too persistent. He'd become the hero the multiverse needed, one flush at a time. As Zorp set off on his grand adventure, the city around him pulsed with surreal energy. The wild, elderly ladybug cheered him on, waving its tiny cane in the air. The frog-cat hybrids serenaded him with a croaking, meowing chorus. And somewhere in the distance, a toilet flushed with the sound of destiny calling. Little did Zorp know that his journey would not only save countless bathrooms across time and space, but also lead him to find true love in the most unexpected of places. For in the cosmic dance of plungers and portals, even an alien plumber could find his soulmate, perhaps in the form of a sentient bidet with a heart of gold. And so, dear friends, remember this tale the next time you reach for your humble household plunger. For in your hands, you may just be holding the key to universal harmony, one unclogged toilet at a time. May the flush be with you,